In this video, we are going to study another important topic, that is cross product. If the product of two vector is a vector quantity, then the product is called vector product. The vector product C of two vectors A and B are expressed as C bar equals to A cross B, and the formula of the cross product is A cross B equals to mod A mod B sin theta n, where theta is the angle between the two vectors and n cap is unit vector along the normal to the plane containing A and B. From this expression, we can find the angle between two vector A and B, that is sin theta n equals to A cross B, cross product of A and B, divided by mod A mod B. Now, if we consider a vector, suppose A equals to A1i plus A2j plus A3k, and B equals to B1i plus B2j plus B3k, then how we can evaluate the cross product? A cross B equals to mod A mod B sin theta n, that is already we know. A cross B may also be expressed in determinant form, and in this way we can solve the cross product of any two vector. So A cross B equals to, determinant expression is first row containing the unit vector ijk, second row contain the coefficient of A, that means A1, A2, A3, and third row contain the coefficient of B, that means B1, B2, and B3. Now solve it. I A2 B3 minus A3 B2 plus of J A3 B1 minus A1 B3 plus of K A1 B2 minus A2 B1. Sometime we write here minus and then the multiplication is opposite, that means A1 B3 minus A3 B1. All are okay. So if these two vector A and B are rotating anti-clockwise direction, A and B is anti-clockwise direction. Suppose this is a vector A, and if this is vector B, theta is the angle between them. If the cross product of these two vector is C, and C vector is rotating in anti-clockwise direction, actually ABC formed a right-handed coordinate system rotating from A to B through a small angle. If the rotation from A to B, that is anti-clockwise direction, then C bar equals to A bar cross product of B bar, that is positive. If the rotation is clockwise direction, again consider this is A and this vector is this vector is A, and suppose this is vector B and this is the vector C. If it is rotating clockwise direction, then we can write C bar equals to A bar cross product of B bar, and that is negative. Previous one is positive. Now there are some properties of vector product of two vector, that means properties of cross product. First properties is cross product, it does not obey the commutative law. That means A cross B is equals to minus of B cross A. It also obey distributive law of multiplication. That means A cross B plus C equals to A cross B plus A cross C. So it obeys the distributive law of multiplication. Third property is for two collinear or parallel vector. When two vector are parallel, when theta equals to 0 or pi, then two non-zero vector are parallel vector. Then two non-zero vector are parallel. That means if theta is equals to 0 or pi, then from this formula sine theta is equals to 0. So if the sine theta equals to 0, then obviously we can write A cross B equals to mod of A mod of B sine 0 degree n cap, that is equals to 0. So if A cross B equals to 0, then we can say that two vectors are parallel with each other. Obviously these two non-zero vector are parallel to each other. Two vector are perpendicular. When the two vector are perpendicular, when theta is equals to 90 degree, then the two non-zero vector are perpendicular with each other, and we can put theta equals to 90 degree in this equation. Theta equals to 90 degree in this equation. So A cross B equals to mod of A mod of B sine of 90 degree, and we know that sine 90 degree equals to 1, that is equals to mod A mod B. So if A cross B equals to mod A mod B, obviously we can also write n cap. Then two vector are perpendicular with each other. Another property is that if the two vector are equal, then theta equals to 0, and cross product is A cross A equals to 0. If the two vector are equal, then we know that theta is equals to 0, and we can say A cross A equals to 0. So if I, j, k are the unit vector along x-axis, y-axis and z-axis, then I cross I, j cross j and k cross k equals to 0. So I cross I, j cross j, k cross k, all are 0. So cross product of any two equal vector is equals to 0. These are the very important formula that we used in different numerical. So in the next video, we continue with some numerical. Thank you.